Hello. So we're going to talk about family as a house. Um, and just I want to explain to you there are some things that I talk about in this small section, just so you understand this a little bit and more. We're going to talk about family as a house. So we're going to come in. We're going to open up Logos Bible software. So we're looking down here as family as a house. As you see, family as a house right here. Let's not open that right yet. But look at in here, it's a noun, it's a social unit living together, usually considered of a family, servants, and some extended family, understood by a physical building. Um, so, what we're doing, we're taking all this, and this is what it is. That is what the family as a union is. As we have a bayit, um, that's the major Hebrew words used, and we have
Oikos.
you have over here a oikia, which is just the same word, but in Greek, what they do is that depending on the case it is, you will have a different case ending, but the same root is there. So, let's kind of look. I wanted you to see this word. As you can see in here, I have already searched it. The search function's already there. So we're seeing every occasion as soon as this fully loads up. As you can see, the family sense is every occasion it's in the Bible is used 395 times. As can be indicated right there. Used 395 times. But it occurs 513 times. So, um, in multiple cases, that this word, that this family sense is used in multiple verses. Within the Old Testament alone, it's used 365 times. So it's used 365 times. Um, so you looked at that same place, it's used only 30 times in the New Testament. It's only used 30 times. So that's why over here in this column, over here, I've got for you just a different list of to how this looks and just it's really explaining how many hits per book. Instead of going through all this, we have this wonderful graph, and you can see in Genesis alone, it occurs 80 times. Um, If I wanted to get more refined, and I'm going to search right here, and I'm just going to type in Genesis. I want to know how many times this occurs in the book of Genesis. This gives me a rough amount. If I want to know specifics, I search in here, and boom, 80 results in 54 verses. So in 54 verses, and in some of those, you are hitting twice. So, and then in First Chronicles, there's a high number as well. If I want to look at First Chronicles, so if I'm looking at First Chronicles, I want to know how many times this sense occurs. It occurs in 58 verses, but it only occurs 64 times. So, as we can see, there's a variety of ways that this is used.